We know the Celtics, they're on to the second round, right? Jimmy Butler and the Heat, their season ended early after losing to Boston. It was a gentleman's sweep. And Jimmy Butler, he was in attendance for F1 Miami Grand Prix this weekend. And let's just say he made it clear that if he didn't get injured, he thinks the East would look a lot different right now.
You got it? Yep. 1, 2, 3, action. If I was playing, Boston would be at home. New York, damn sure would be at home. Josh Hart. What that mean to me? Josh what? Yo. Stop. Come on, man. Nah, I love Tibbs, but I don't want to. I love Tibbs. I love you, baby. I want to beat you.
So then, Pat Riley, he had time today. He had his media availability earlier where he made his thoughts on Jimmy Butler's comments crystal clear.
Is that Jimmy trolling or is that Jimmy serious? You know, if you're not on the court playing against Boston or on the court playing against the New York Knicks, you should keep your mouth shut in your criticism of those teams.
Okay, it didn't stop there, right? He called Tyler Hero fragile. He questioned whether or not what it's going to look like having contract extension conversations. When I say he had time, Ramona, he had time. Sift through this for us.
So is he like the Kendrick Lamar in this? Is that
snap.
I mean,
he might have the ultimate receipt, so.
This is interesting to see Pat Riley come out the gates with this much to say. Because he does always have a lot to say. He's very direct. That's why Pat Riley has been executive. That's why he's such a good executive in charge of everything. Because he says what needs to be said. This is how they've been feeling in Miami, I think, for quite some time. None of this comes because he listened to a clip from F1. Okay, this is from a weekend clip. This has been building up over the last year or two. I mean, even to the point where, and I will say this about Jimmy Butler, he is playoff Jimmy, right? And he was not able to be playoff Jimmy this year because he hurt his knee. That's not his fault.
Right.
But he also wasn't available for a lot of the year. And I think there's this sense in Miami, like, if you are going to be not on the court, not available, if you're sometimes hard to deal with in a team setting, you better be worth it. You better show up. You better be worth it when it matters. And so this Pat Riley, he's not going to keep it to himself.
No.
Right?
No.
He's not going to keep the way he feels. Because Pat Riley, as we saw in Winning Time, like when he was younger and when he was on his way up, he did keep it to himself. And then when he took charge, he took charge. And that is Pat Riley setting the agenda for the Miami Heat. When we talk about Heat culture, that's part of it.
But the part about it not being a secret or coming down to one clip, I think is so important because Hero, Butler, Bam, they played 27 games together this season. They didn't even play 500 minutes. And it's not just this year for Jimmy Butler, right? 22 games missed last season, 18 the season before that, 25 the season before that. So Kendrick, they start to add up.
Yeah, and guess what? You know what we say down here in the country about people like Pat Riley, those old heads. They old people and they stuck in their ways and they go tell the truth. And that's how he feel. And he's 100% right. Pat Riley wants availability and he wants guys that are going to complete the mission. At the end of the day, it's all cool, and yes, going to the NBA Finals could be an accomplishment for any other organization. But when it comes to Pat Riley, who's been around since either one of us was born, it comes down to winning championships. And when he talked about Jimmy Butler, now all of a sudden you thinking about that contract extension or what Jimmy might ask for. Is he worth it? Is he a #1 option that could get you over the hump as we watching teams and young players grow and continue to get better? Can he rely on Tyler Hero to be quote unquote a third option, a reliable third option? Because as Pat Riley said, we haven't seen it yet. So at the end of the day, we're looking at something. They have a lot of questions that need to be answered this offseason. And maybe it's time for Jimmy and Pat Riley to come to the table and have that coming to Jesus meeting. I'm just saying.
Look, and going off of the OGs, the old souls, one thing I do respect about those guys who have built themselves up successful in the game is that what they say on the mic is what they will also say to your face. And that's who Pat Riley also is. So overall, I mean, truth hurts.
Right.
Truth hurts in some ways.
You're talking about a guy.
He spoke a lot of truth,
Yeah.
and it might hurt a little bit, but it is the reality.
You're talking about a guy who's been in 19 finals.
Thank you.
Over 25% of the finals that have ever occurred.
Thank you.
Wow. The man knows a little something about winning. They have the right pieces, but if they can't stay healthy, his point is that it doesn't matter. They need them out on the floor to achieve what the Heat have become known for in the NBA, which is synonymous with winning.